everyone, it's Be So Creative here, and today I'm going to be showing you 2 DIYs and 2 treat ideas for Valentine's Day. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's go ahead and get started. The first DIY is this ombre heart canvas. For this, you'll be needing a canvas, and I'm using a 5x7 canvas, 3 different colors of paint in red, pink, and white, some spun brushes, a heart stencil, and some tape. This DIY is super simple, but all you do is just take your heart and you're just going to stick it wherever you want onto your canvas. Then you're just going to take your first color, which is red, and you're just going to put that on the top of your canvas, making it as messy as you can and just kind of blending the other colors together just to kind of get that ombre effect. And you can also paint on top of the heart because we're going to be taking that off later. And that's pretty much it. So this is how my canvas looks like after I painted it. Now you just want to let it dry for about 15 minutes. After it is dry, you're just going to peel off your stencil, and that is it for the DIY heart ombre canvas. I also made this other canvas with black stripes and a red heart, and I love how this looks, and it was also super easy. For the next DIY, I'm going to be showing you how to be making these really cute Valentine's Day pillows. For the heart pillow, you're going to be needing pink felt, white glitter, Mod Podge, a spun brush, a Ziploc bag with whatever you want to stuff the pillow with, some tape, and a heart stencil. This pillow is super simple to do, but I actually have a video on how to do this, which was my last video, and that was the DIY cute and easy pillows. If you guys would like more explanation on how to do this, and that will be linked in the description box below. After I have wrapped the felt with the Ziploc bag, I'm just going to be taking my heart stencil and taping that on to make sure it is nice and secure. Now I'm just going to be taking my Mod Podge and a spun brush, and I'm just going to be applying that all over the inside of the heart. Next, just take your white glitter and go ahead and sprinkle that all over the heart. Now you're just going to be taking your pillow after you let it dry from the glitter, and you're going to add another layer of Mod Podge on top. Then you're going to be taking your white glitter and adding that on top to the heart. Then you're going to be letting that to dry, adding another layer of Mod Podge, and you're done. For the love pillow, I just did the same exact thing as the other one, but with white felt. And with a black Sharpie, I'm just going to write in cursive love. You can write any word you want, and I did mess up a little bit on the V. And after I did that, I just took some tacky glue and I just went over the word, kind of spacing it out a little bit so it looks like it's stitched, and then went over that with red glitter. Now I'm just going to be taking my Mod Podge and adding a layer on top of the red glitter, and pretty much what the Mod Podge does is that it makes the glitter have a glossy effect, and it also seals in all the glitter to make sure it doesn't fall off. Now onto the treat. So the first thing that we are making are these Valentine's Day cookies. So for this, you're going to be needing some white frosting, or you can use white chocolate, a like spatula thing, some Oreos or any kind of cookie, and also some red and pink sprinkles. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and take your Oreos and place them in a plate. After you've placed your Oreos onto your plate, now you're just going to be taking your frosting, and this is the Betty Crocker whipped cream cheese frosting, and with your spatula, you're just going to put some frosting onto your microwave safe bowl. Then you want to put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. This is how my frosting looked like after I have placed it into the microwave for about 10 seconds. You want it to be a little smoother than it was before. Then just take your Oreo and dip it into the frosting. You can cover the whole thing, half of it, anything you want. Then dip it into your red and pink sprinkles and decorate it any way you want. And that is it for the Valentine's Day cookies. I also made some red frosting with some of this red food coloring that you used for like cakes and stuff, and it's by the brand Wilton. Then I'm also going to add in some white sprinkles, and I'm just going to take an Oreo, dip it into the red frosting. You can also buy red frosting, and I'm just going to dip it into the pink and white sprinkles, and that's pretty much what I'm doing for the last 3 Oreos. After I was finished with my Oreos, I actually did the same exact thing with the Nutter Butter cookies, and you can really do this with any type of cookie. So I'm just going to take my cookie, dip it into the frosting, and pretty much dip it into the red and pink sprinkles. Just the same concept and idea as the Oreos. And I just took some of this like red icing stuff and I put it on the cookie, but it actually came out like a maroon brownish color. I kind of wanted to put it like if it was drizzled on there, but it didn't really come out the way I wanted it. But you can actually like buy red icing and stuff like that at the store. This really didn't come out how I wanted it to come, but I just dipped some red and pink sprinkles and white sprinkles on there, and also I made a couple cookies with some red frosting. So after my cookies were finished, I just found these like cupcake picks that say Yo te amo on them, which pretty much means I love you in Spanish. And I'm just going to take an Oreo and stick the pick into like the frosting part of the Oreo. And I did that with two since I only had 2 picks. And I think this is so cute, and I think this would be a great Valentine's Day gift. And that is it for the DIY Valentine's Day cookies. They make a great gift and they're also really good. The last treat ideas are these Valentine's Day Rice Krispies. So for the Rice Krispie treats, you're going to be needing a pan, some Rice Krispies, of course. I'm using the Cocoa Krispies, and I have a small box. I really recommend using a big box, and a measuring cup, some mini marshmallows, and some butter. So starting off, you're just going to be taking your pot and place it in your stove into low heat. Then you just want to go ahead and take your butter, and you're just going to put like about half a stick. It pretty much depends on how big you're going to make the Rice Krispie. And you're just going to place it into your pot, and you're just going to stir everything around so it's nice and melted. And after you've stirred it for a couple minutes, it should look something like this. And you just want to take your mini marshmallows and place them into your measuring cup. This is a 8-ounce measuring cup, so you want 10 ounces in total. So I'm going to add 8 in 1 cup and then 3 more into your cup again, and just place those into your pot. Then you just want to stir everything together into your pot, and you can rise up the heat if you need to. And this is how it looks like after everything is nice and mixed. Now you just want to turn off the heat on your stove and take your Rice Krispies, and you're going to take your measuring cup as well, and you're just going to open up your package of Rice Krispies and place everything inside your measuring cup. Then place that inside your pot of your mixture. Make sure you take all the marshmallow cream off of the spatula, and everything is sticky, so make sure you're cautious of that. After you place your Rice Krispies into your pot, you just want to kind of roll everything together, kind of like into a ball, and everything is sticky, so it will take a little bit for this part, but just kind of do the best that you can to mix everything together. Then you just want to take your pot out of the stove, and you're just going to be taking your pan where you're going to be placing the Rice Krispie in. And I'm actually using a different one because my mom told me to switch it out since the one I had was too big for the amount that I had. And I'm just going to butter it down so the Rice Krispie doesn't stick onto the pan since it is sticky. Then you just want to take everything out of your pan and place all your Rice Krispies into the pot that we buttered down. And you're just going to place everything down with your fingers or your spatula, and it is a little tricky from like the bottom part when you get to the bottom of your pan, but just kind of take out the as much as you can. And if you want, you can place it in your stove again just to kind of heat it up and just kind of take it out easier. And yeah, you're just going to place that into your pan. When you have finished putting all the Rice Krispies to your pan, just seal it up and put it into the refrigerator to chill for about 30 minutes. After it was in the refrigerator, I'm just going to take it out of the bowl and place it into a pan. And I'm just going to cut them up into squares. You can also cut them up into hearts to be festive. I didn't have a cookie cutter, but you can do that if you would want to. And then I'm just going to be taking some frosting, and you can also use white chocolate. And I'm just going to spread them on top into each Rice Krispie. You can use any kind of topping you would like to. After I added my frosting, I'm just going to be sprinkling on some red and pink sprinkles to be festive. And that is it. These are super cute, and they're also really good, and they were really easy as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Hope you have a very happy Valentine's Day and a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!